Pick Six brought to you by Davidson's Liquors. We got the Home Run Derby coming up on Monday in Cincinnati, the day before the All-Star game.
I like this one.
Our Pick Six is the 6 players all time you'd like to see go against each other in a Home Run Derby. I'm first. We'll fly through these, all right? I'm going to give the Rockies a little love here.
Enough of you. Let's go.
Andres Galarraga. And I know a lot of people say, really? All the baseball, the 10,000 plus baseball players?
Really? He's objective. Remember that.
I am objective.
He wants Andres Galarraga.
I saw Andres Galarraga hit some balls that were still in orbit. All right?
Okay.
Remember at Wrigley Field? He hit the ball out in left field and hit the fire station across the street. That was unbelievable. All right, number 5, Frank Howard. If you don't know, old Washington Senators. He was 6'8". He weighed about 320. He hit the crap out of the ball. Pete Incaviglia in college hit a line drive to the left field wall that burst through the wooden wall. That's how strong he was.
So you think at Home Run Derby he might actually hit it through a wall?
Well, I'm hoping he'll hit it over the wall. Well, but if he hits it through the wall, I'm fine with that. Mickey Mantle is my number 3. I don't think I need to say a whole lot more about that.
Let's go get drinks afterwards.
Yeah. Number 2, Giancarlo Stanton. I don't think enough people talk about him because he plays for the Marlins and they don't win anything. This guy is the strongest baseball player I have ever seen, and nobody hits a baseball like him.
You can see him all the time.
And then number 1, I need to see Babe Ruth. He was the best ever. Sorry, Hank. Sorry, Barry.
Are you tearing up?
I want Babe Ruth. I am.
You tearing up?
Whenever I talk about Babe Ruth, I get very sentimental. Who's next? Woody, you're up.
I'm glad I didn't bring up the Wizard of Oz. You just start bawling here.
Flying monkeys make me cry.
Number 6, Ted Williams. He was the greatest hitter, maybe of all time, and he hit shots in. I don't know how many home runs he hit, but they created Williams Cove or something. How much?
521.
That's good. Willie Mays. Willie Mays it really is second on the all-time list. Forget all those other guys.
He's 4th now.
No, he's second on my all-time list. Guys. He's second. So both my top 2 guys are on there. Forget all of those frauds that could have raced in the Tour de France with Mark. Number 4. I guess number 4, Mickey Mantle. I idolized him when I was a kid. As an adult, when I met him, he was a jerk. Number 3, Stan Musial. Stan was the man. That short porch in St. Louis, he had the sweetest, most unusual swing of all time.
He didn't hit for distance, but he put over 500 of them over the fence. Yeah.
2, Hank Aaron. He was number 1 all time. He was number 1 all time. I want him and Willie Mays. They're number 1 and number 2. And Hank Aaron, he was talking about smooth. He was smooth. Number 1, Babe Ruth. And I know this will offend Mark but Babe would talk to the people. He'd like to have everybody come and say, "Would you like to play in Atlanta? Would you like to?" He'd give you great quotes and stuff. He'd say, "You know where I'm going to park 5 of them during the Home Run Derby?" He'd do like this, which JJP couldn't do.
My Home Run Derby list is for my entertainment purposes only. So this is what I want to see.
That's what it is.
At number 6, I want to see Bo Jackson, because every youngster tells me Bo is the greatest of all time. So let's see how far you can hit it, Bo. Yeah. Number 5, for entertainment value, I don't want either the swing and the miss or how far it goes. It's Dave King Kong Kingman, because he had bigger strikeouts and bigger home runs than anybody I remember as a child. Yeah. Then I'm moving right in to the PED smack talk. So I'm bringing in number 4, Jose Canseco, to hit him long and talk to number 3. Any way you spell Barry Bonds. I want Barry Bonds in the Home Run Derby talking to Jose. Did you? Did you not? You can have your big cat. I want to go to Hawaii, get Big Joey Meyer off the island.
Joey Meyer.
The man who hit it 582 feet. Because when American Idol, what made American Idol is the beginning segments when you brought in the guy that couldn't sing. So I want to bring in one guy that couldn't play and is among the legends and see whether he hits it 500 feet or wets himself. And number 1, my favorite player of all time, since it's it's Willie Mays, so I got to have Willie
Why
Mays.
would you put Jose Canseco instead of Mark McGuire if you're going?
But he was on to something
Because
there.
Jose Canseco has a little personality, whether you like the personality or not. Mark McGuire would be
Didn't he
there
lose a
go,
finger too?
Bam, bam.
Canseco?
That's not fun. That's just bam,
Yeah.
bam. I'm not here to talk about passing.
Canseco-
Canseco would go, Barry, come on, I know you took him, buddy.
But why wouldn't you see? You were on to something there. You weren't on something. You were on to something.
Could be both.
Why wouldn't you have an alternative home run derby like after the first one, and you have Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, Jose
Rafael
Canseco,
The Better Living Through Science home run derby.
and let them and come back. Take whatever you want to for the weeks going up to it. Just go out there and be yourself. I
Which you
think
could
that's
have
a great
little
idea.
candy bowls, like behind home plate, and you could dip in, and you could take
Yeah.
and little syringes and whatever.
And
You need the
all
clear,
all the
yeah.
amphetamines they could
Flax oil seed
edibles they could do
Edibles,
gummy
yeah.
bears.
You know what I was tempted to put on my, you know what I was
Flintstones,
tempted
chewables,
to put on my
like-
list? Did you guys watch Dick Allen hit the ball much?
Yeah, Richard, don't call me Dick.
Great
Allen.
wrists, unbelievable wrists, and that ball would fly.
Yeah, one of the
Anyway.
greatest lines I've ever heard about artificial turf. If horses won't eat it, I don't want to play on it.
Dick Allen.
He was an interesting character. He was the first guy, I think, to ever wear his straps all the way up.
That reminds me of the Tug McGraw quote. The former Mets reliever was asked, "Do you prefer to play on artificial turf or on grass?" And his answer was, "I don't know. I've never smoked artificial turf." All right. If you missed any of this show,
You know what his manager said? You can lead Tuck McGraw.
Does he live in
to
Colorado
water.
now?
You can lead Tuck McGraw to water, but you can't stick his head in it.